piece has never been played here, at the very least. I think it is one of the most popular songs of our time. It doesn't have any lyrics, but it certainly has a punch of sorts. And I actually think it's fitting, considering that I'm going to be on a plane to Chengdu tomorrow, to start with this particular piece. So I obviously don't want to show off. I want it to be, I want it to be subtle, and I want it to be heartfelt, and I want it to be things that are authentic to the way Liberace used to play. People obviously know that he was famous for his pentatonic runs. He would always use two hands in a very specific way, and the left hand did the least amount of work. It's the best way if you really want to get fast, because most people, if you do a classical arpeggio, you go, and if you do it faster, but that's boring, it's not flashy. If you do this, you can finish off with the finger at the top to show the rings. So you start understanding the man's genius. That's the whole point. And then you listen to a lot of his, the way he used to glissando. Glissando is when you slide your finger up and down the piano. He wouldn't do the white keys. If he wanted to get it nostalgic, he'd do the black keys. It's almost like we're going back in time. The man was a genius. People don't understand what he was doing at the piano. However, his left hand, when it came to stride, he had this amazing ability. In today's society, we play like that, and we hope for the best, right? But he had a way to go. It's one of those things that you either have or you don't. But I found that if you have a ring on your middle finger, you suddenly can get it faster, right? It makes sense. And there's a piece that I think explains what he was able to do in terms of different styles of left-hand centric playing. People don't realize how strong his left hand was. The man was a genius. And this next piece, I think, sums it up beautifully. And it's going to involve a little bit of audience participation, which, as you might remember, he was rather fond of. And, well, it doesn't need any introduction, really. This next part of the boogie woogie is going to seem a little bit strange, right? It's what they call a boogie woogie break. And just hearing it, you may think that when I stop in a certain part of the music that I've forgotten that part of the music. Well, you see, I haven't forgotten that part of the music. There just isn't any music written for that part. See? That's called a break, and it goes like this. Somebody in the audience has the overwhelming urge to shout out, "Hey!" Some of you were in on it, some of you it caught you by surprise, quite frankly. But now that you all know what to shout out and where, I'm going to play it one more time so you can all shout out, "Hey!" Come on, try it. Live dangerously. Let's have all the ladies, all the girls shouting out, "Hey," all by yourselves. You ready? Hey! Bunch of ladies. Gentlemen, you know what to do. George, I told you, there are men in my audiences too. Well, I hope I didn't leave anybody out. Oh, you never know when Tiny Tim might be in the audience. Now, this next boogie woogie is a little invention of my own. Boogie woogie 16 to the bar.